Hello everyone, Kevin from K-Tech Services. Um, Today's video is going to be on mocking up like a t-shirt graphic to embroidery, and how can I do that with Design Shop. So this is just a quick way to do that. Now there's other different ways to kind of do this for for screen printing purposes and stuff like that, but for embroidery it's kind of weird. But this is kind of a quick way my customer needs kind of just a mock-up of how it's going to look. So I'm just going to kind of share what the quickest way that I see that you could do this. Okay, so we're working with Melco Design Shop version 12. The other level should work, but to follow along and try it, see if it works for you. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and load my design file. Now, the key thing about the embroidery design file is the size. Okay, make sure that you have your embroidery design file set to the size that you're going to be sewing it out as, like left chest. For this example, we're going to be doing this with a t-shirt on a left side chest. Okay, so I got my logo. My logo is actually 2.8 by 1.5. I turned the 3D stitches. I turned it on from graphic mode because that's the state that I want it in. I'm going to turn off the origin because I don't want that on. Okay, so I have that part set. Okay, now we're going to go get the graphic and put it in. Now, granted, there's a different way. I mean, you can import it. You can do it a couple of different ways, but we're just going to use screenshotting is what we're going to be doing. So, um, I use Snagit. Which is a paid version to screenshot it, or you can use the Windows version Snippet. Okay, and to use that, you have to use the Shift key, the Windows key, and the letter S as in Sam on your keyboard, all three keys together, and that'll pop up the box to screenshot stuff. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to go over to here to Samware. I have Samware opened up, and this is the right here, this Bella Canvas kind of blue shirt is what the customer wants. Okay, and that's what we're going to do. So what you do with either the Snagit or the snippet tool is like you just draw an imaginary box around that and you copy it. Okay, now for purposes I have to kind of do this a different way because I'm filming right now, so I am just one sec here, copy. Okay, okay, so I just did that what we just did. Yeah, okay, and then I'm gonna switch over or bounce back over to Design Shop, and then let me just get rid of that for you. Now I'm going to paste that what you just copied into it. Now you don't see that because the embroidery file is being listed. We're going to shut that off. Okay, now there's the graphic of the t-shirt. Now it's way too small. Again, the key thing here, we're not going to mess with the embroidery size because that's what's key. We're going to keep the embroidery file design the way it is, okay, of actually how you're going to sew it. Okay, but we're going to mess around with the graphic. Okay, so over here, not on the graphic, but actually highlight the graphic, and then use your mouse over there, right click on it, and go to properties. And that's going to bring up the proportional box here. Now you're going to have to mess with this a little bit. Now this is going to be a little weird, but this is how you're going to have to do it. So I'm just going to go say 20 inches. Okay, so I blew that up. Okay, blew that up crazy. We're not touching the embroidery file, but this is the way you actually have to do it. Okay, I'm going to turn on my embroidery file. Now, granted, for left chest, that's a little too big. Okay, so then what you want to do is go over here, back to the graphic, right click, go back into properties, and proportion that up a little bit more, Chris. And now everyone's going to be different, so you're going to have to kind of play with it till you get the right proportion. So I actually know it's 28 inches. So basically, I'm going to bring that up a little bit more. And now I can that's actually proportion. So now I can actually get that in there. So I'm going to click on design. So it highlights all pieces. And then I'm just going to basically place it on the left chest, just like that. Voila. Okay, so perfect. And I have actually in 3D mode, so that's what I want. Okay, make sure obviously you have graphical and then you have embroidery stitches, but granted with the size factor you're not going to really see that. Now granted if it's something bigger then yeah, but you at least can get the representation so you can actually show your customer what it's going to look like. Okay, so now at this state, now unfortunately Melco doesn't have a way to save this, but you're going to have to use a screenshot method. Okay, either Snagit or a snippet tool. Okay, and use the tool and then draw imaginary box and copy what you see there. Now, of course, I have to go over to this other section real quick because I have to do it differently. Okay. So, okay, let's pretend that I just did the same thing you did. Okay. So now, I just copied that. Now I'm just gonna um, bounce over to my email here, and I'm just gonna make a quick fix here. And okay. And all right. Whoops. Sorry. One sec. Okay. Now, okay, so I bring up my email and then I Control V for pasting, and voila, there it is. And now I can write, "Hey, Mr. Customer, here you go. Here's the T-shirt, and here's the logo on it. Does that look good? Does the colors look right, etc." And okay, and let's see, we're in roughly 5 minutes into this. Now, granted, you're going to get quicker at this, so a couple minutes you can have this. You could do this all day long and stuff like that, and so you can actually send that to your customer and everything like that. So um, this was pretty quick and to the point and stuff like that, easy stuff like that. So I'm going to end it here. I appreciate you stopping by. Please give me a thumbs up, and we'll see you on the next one. Thanks a lot.